about that. Okay, I see what they're doing. All right. Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We in the goddamn building, you dig? So, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, yo. I just had to turn off my Wi-Fi. So, we good, man. We in the building. We are in the building. Salute to you too, One True. Good morning to you, sir. The Coach Prime, because I call him that, that's what he wants. What's up, Nerdy Blue? Oh, now they messing with my comments. Wow. Alright, whatever. I can't see y'all comments. They done messed it up. So, Coach Prime basically said that he doesn't want any white tees, white beaters, no slides or anything when they go to school or class in this case. And he doesn't want what'd he say? Yeah, he doesn't want he doesn't want his kids in the back of the class. He wants his kids in the front of the room. So when they need help from a teacher will help them. Because, you know, they'll have a great first impression of them. What's up, AB? I can't see everybody comments for some reason. Oh, now I can see everybody. Yeah, man. They needed this culture change. But see, Coach Prime, I think people don't understand what Coach Prime is doing. And shout out to Coach Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer, I believe, is his defensive coordinator. Mike Zimmer, you guys remember Zimmer, was a defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. He was, I think, one of the position coaches when Dion was there. And, you know, Mike Zimmer, what's up, Scrub? Yeah, you just got off work. I'm going in. So Mike Zimmer and everything coached in Minnesota. Him and Kirk. He really never liked Kirk Cousins. And they tried to make him the scapegoat while trying to say Kirk Cousins just needed a change when Kirk Cousins has been trashed the whole time he's been in the league. He's been an average quarterback. He just gives you all these stats and really not giving you no wins. Like, he's one of them guys who put up all these stats but won't put up a win. So he basically wants them to show, you know, that they're men. And he wants them, of course, to show that the education comes first. Because you got to understand, everybody's not going to make it in football. Yeah, they're analysts. My bad. You're right, AB. They're analysts. But Mike Zimmer, you know, is saying, like, he loves what Prime is doing. Prime is trying to build men. He's not trying to build athletes. Now, yeah, he wants guys to make it to the league, but he also wants guys to have an education. He wants guys to be smart. He wants guys to use their mind, not just their brawn. Just because you're gifted with these abilities, he doesn't want you to always be known for that. If you can't make it in football or whatever, hey, you could be a doctor. You could be a physicist. You could be an archaeologist. You could be anything you want. Right, accountable for the young man, exactly. And they'll listen to Dion, because Dion was from the hood, and Dion went to school, because majority of blacks, like, they're from the slums. So it's better for a man from the slums to talk to them because they'll relate. Like when I was teaching, my boy Rick Turner, shout out to Mr. Turner, Goldmouth. I call him Goldmouth. Goldmouth basically was talking to the kids, and he actually talked to the kids. They'll listen because he done been through what they've been through. Me, I'm from middle class, so the people who listen to me are kids that are middle class kids, or from working families, or kids from the suburbs, or working class families. Those who listen to me, but I'll have some kids from those areas will listen to me because they want to know about business. They want to know about how they hold their own, or how they can stay accountable for themselves, how they can get their vices, because I had vices. And I'm still working on trying to get rid of your vice. But Coach Prime is trying to teach these kids to be men. Not an athlete first, not a football player, but men. If you are taught to be a man, everything else in this world will come easy. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. And some of these women don't either. You know. What's up, Paul Thomas? You know, he's showing a lot of, but see, this is the stuff they don't show you. They don't show you this stuff on Undisputed. They don't show you this stuff on espn or other places. The only time they show Coach Prime is when he talked about the Hall of Fame. That's the only time they talk about it. You said what? Because him and Coach Zimmer are friends. Remember, Dion played with Dallas. Mike Zimmer, I believe, was a DB's coach. So him and Prime have always had a relationship. They're best friends. But Mike Zimmer's a good defensive coordinator. The problem was in Minnesota was Kirk Cousins. And then their defense, he wasn't getting the defensive players on the team that they were promising him. But he took the fall for it. But we'll see what Kirk Cousins do this year with this new coach. And then I want to see everybody have that same energy when they flame out. But Coach Prime, they're not showing all of this stuff at JSU. They're not showing this. They don't want positivity. They want nothing but negative. They want us to be thugs and gangsters and have our hold in our mouth, have a big ass chain. That's what they don't want to see us be men, to be boys. When Coach Prime brought Brittany Renner there, everybody got mad. Why would he bring a thought there? Because he brought a thought there so she could teach the boys who are becoming men what to look out for. And he basically brought her there, and he was telling his guys, look, be respectful. This ain't no sex education crap. This is something you have to learn, because there are women like her that are out here that's preying on our young men. Have them with like 4 or 5 kids. They out there getting plastic surgery, getting their booty bigger and stuff. Our men just looking stupid. So we need more of that. We need more of that. And this is the stuff that they don't show on the news. They don't want to show you this type of positivity. All they want to show you is us being animals. Coach Prime is teaching these men what to do and what not to do. To do and what not to do. And that's something that a lot of these other people, Coach Prime, he speaks the truth too much. Aqib Talib. But see, that's the problem, Paul. Why does Aqib Talib have to reflect all black men? That's just one black man. See, that's what they do on the news, Paul. That's what the white man and white media does on the news. Oh no, I agree, it should not. But that's what they do. They like to say, look at that one black guy. This is all of them. But if we do that to white people and be like, oh, look at that racist redneck. Look at all of them white guys being rednecks. Then they'll have a problem. Then they'll be defensive. Then they'll be like, oh, you're judging people when it happens to them. That's the problem I have with not all white people, but the majority of them. Some of them are very good people. Some white people are very good. But the majority of them look at it like parents are our role models. And if we don't have a parent, we have to find them a role model. We have to find them somebody to go after and to look up to. See, that's the thing that we've lost our way on. The parents don't necessarily have to be the role models. So you gotta basically look at it like, okay, Aqib Talib is one person, but our kids, we need them to look at other role models. But see, we don't have a lot being shown on TV. See, we have a lot of the local TV networks and stuff. So people are looking at something looking like somebody else. In school, public schools have destroyed our kids, our children. They don't have anybody to look up to. They only can look up to somebody every February. It's Black History Month. That just shows you how racist and prejudiced America is. And now they're trying to take the power out the parents' hand. They're trying to put the power in the teachers' hands. And some of these teachers aren't qualified. It's just that they're good at taking tests, so they're becoming teachers. But a lot of these teachers are not good teachers. They don't know how to teach, which is life. They don't know how to teach men or women because they're more screwed up. You had one granddad go up to the school. He cussed this teacher out because she put his grandson in a dress. And he stayed there and gave her a lashing from his words. Not a physical lashing, but his words. Because she was out here trying to make his grandson feminized. And he told her, I don't know what you do at home. I don't know what you do with these other children, but my grandson would never wear no goddamn dress. He had to go up there and check that lady. And it was a white lady. It was a white lady who did that. Thought it was cool to put him in that. That's not cool. Dog, the effort these teachers are doing, Scrub, is that they're underpaid. They got too many kids they're dealing with. And then some of these parents, we don't know their situation at home. So when the kid come to school, they basically the kid's mom and dad. But my thing is this, the moral compass is gone. What would make you put a black kid in a dress? The actress, Charlize Theron, she put her two adopted black kids in dresses. Has them wearing dresses. But nobody's outraged about that. Nobody's talking about that, right? Nobody said nothing about that. But yet, you guys are destroy black men's careers who have not been proven guilty, not been proven anything in the criminal law or nothing. But see, this is the mental brainwashing that they do every day to us. Yeah, the morale is very lost today. People basically today, all they care about is what perception is. They don't care about the reality. They don't care about the stuff that's happening. They don't care about how everything that's done today or on mainstream networks is affecting the youth. They don't care about adults. Once you become an adult, they're done with you. Now they're talking to the kids. Now they want to bring the kids up. That's why I don't like a lot of these shows today, because now we're teaching women to be the men of the house, and we're teaching the boys to be the woman of the house. Teaching the girls to be the man, and then the boys to be the girls. I mean the woman, which is dumb to me. Like the other day, I was listening to this dude on his reviews talking about She-Hulk, how a lot of men over 30 don't like the show. And then the men under 30 with the women, they like the show. I'm like, of course they do, because they're feminized. The women are more masculine now. They made the show about a woman being masculine, being better, instead of making the show how it should have been, which is showing how her character built up. You just butchered the She-Hulk. You just butchered the show with trying to push your feminist ways. And it's like, I tell women, if you don't need a man, then why are you bashing men so much? But then on the show, she's gonna end up having sex with a man. But yet you don't need a man, but the only time you need a man is when you need sex. It's like the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. But see, if men did the same thing to them, we're seen as chauvinist pigs. Right? Man, come on, dude, let me over, bruh. Damn. Stupid behind chick. You don't know how to drive? But yeah, Coach Prime is turning these men, these boys, and he's showing them the way to live. Right, it's backward ass logic. But Coach Prime is teaching them to be men, but they don't want to show this. See, on ESPN, the only time they'll bring Prime up is when he has a disdain for something. But they never bring up when he's speaking positivity to black men. Why is that? Why y'all can't show Coach Prime doing something positive? Only time y'all use his quotes is when you're trying to push an agenda, which is stupid in my opinion, which is dumb as hell. Y'all trying to push an agenda, because Coach Prime told the truth about these dumb. He told the truth. He like, dog. He like, all these people just getting let in. But then y'all want to make it into something, him saying it, but y'all not talking about what he's doing with JSU. Then Nick Saban came out here and was hated on him, showing his pettiness, showing that he's always had a problem underneath with. So them commercials was fake then, which it shows you those commercials be fake. Just because people do a commercial together, they do something together, don't mean they're cool. Coach Prime is a man that is showing example to these kids and everybody. You know, Coach Prime had Deion Sanders. I think Coach Prime, he is Deion Sanders. But Coach Prime had Jerry Rice, I believe, come by. Oh yeah, business is always like that, scrub. You see, that's the business. The business is to show, okay, we don't want a positive guy. See, Coach Prime would have turned Florida State around. This is why I don't mess with Florida State anymore. Because Florida State tried to make him a DB. This man put your college on the map. You would have never got the talent or athletes you got if it wasn't for Prime showing out at Florida State. You know, and that's the problem. Too many of these damn honkies who are still in charge, they're still thinking about old times. They base everything off colorism. And then you got the media, you got the people talking about, oh man, it ain't no racism or that. Yes, it is. It's no diversity. Where's the diversity? Roger Goodell and them in the NFL just hired a white owner to take over the Broncos from the Walton family, which is the Walmart family, right? He let them take over, right? But he was preaching about diversity, correct? Wasn't he preaching about diversity? Wasn't he preaching about all this other stuff? Excuse me. Wasn't he preaching about this? They always preach diversity, but they never do it. They always preach, yo, it's fair, when it ain't fair. Right, they're diverse for their agendas, correct. Like the decision they made on Deshaun Watson. Everybody's still mad. They like, he should have got a year. I'm like, for what? He didn't do nothing wrong. All he did wrong was going on Instagram and finding these chicks. But it was a pandemic. But he could have did it more cleaner than that. They basically punished him and shamed him because he wanted a trade. Houston Texans were pissed off. So you know what they did? They hit Tony Busby up and said, yo, get that done for us, allegedly. And that's what he did. He brought all these women out. All these women just come out all of a sudden right when he asked for a trade. But they never came out any time before that. Come on, man. Y'all don't pay attention to nothing. Y'all don't pay attention to any team at all. Yeah, they scumbags. But they preach diversity, but now they're seeing the quarterback positions gonna mess around and be taken by black guys. So what they're doing is they're gonna push certain white guys up, like Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence. They're gonna push those white boys up. Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence will probably be in a couple years. They'll start pushing him up. Right, they don't. Critical thinking, nah. They don't have a mind of their own no more, scrub, at all. Everybody follows what somebody says. Somebody says, if you drink piss, it'll clear up your skin. Watch how many idiots will do that. Watch how many idiots will do that. It was said on the news today. The news said it though. It's like, okay, your dumb ass drink piss if you want to. See what happens. See what happens. And then they look stupid when they find out, man, I'm dumb. Yeah, we know you dumb. We know you're an idiot. That's how it is, man. You got to understand. These people be full of it. All of them be full of it. But they try to tell you that you crazy, right? They try to tell you you don't know what the hell you talking about, right? When that's a lie. You know what you talking about. You know it's that bullshit they bringing to you. Yeah, shout out to Coach Prime, man, for real. But yeah, I'm out of here, man. You guys have a blessed day. I'm finna get started. God dang, all this damn mud. It's been raining like crazy here. All right, guys, man. I'll check y'all later. I'm out. We out. Deezy.